Grade 8 students. We'll solve together your workbook page 42. The first part, you have to suggest a simple pure substance in the solid state. As we know, all metals are solid at room temperature, so you can choose any metal such as iron, copper, silver, gold, zinc. All of them are simple pure substances in the solid state. The second one, you have to suggest a simple pure substance in the liquid state. As we learned before that bromine is a simple pure substance in the liquid state. You can write also mercury. It is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature. A simple pure substance in the gaseous state, you can choose any gas such as hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, nitrogen gas, helium gas. All of them are correct. Part B, you have to suggest a compound pure substance in the solid state. You can write sugar, salt. The second part, you have to suggest a compound pure substance in the liquid state. A compound pure substance in the liquid state, the simplest example is water. So water is a compound pure substance in the liquid state. A compound pure substance in the gaseous state is carbon dioxide. You can write carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide. All of them are correct. Part C, you have to name the constituting elements. To name the constituting elements, you have to read well these parts. Name the gas that light on again nearly extinguished fire. That means it gives a bright combustion. The gas that gives a bright combustion is oxygen gas. Oxygen gas, which is O2. The constituting element of O2 is oxygen. So the answer is oxygen. The second part, the gas that makes lime water turbid. The gas that turns lime water turbid is carbon dioxide, which is CO2. The constituting elements of CO2 is carbon and oxygen. The gas that burns with a detonation. That means it gives a pop sound, which is hydrogen gas. The constituting element of hydrogen gas is hydrogen. The last one, sodium chloride. The constituting elements of sodium chloride are sodium and chlorine. In the compound, it is written as IDE. In the elements, you cross IDE and write INE. Now exercise 3, page 42. You have to state if these substances are simple or compound. Then you have to write the constituting element. The first one is solved for you. Iodine, it is made up of only iodine, so it is a simple pure substance. Ozone or trioxygen, which is O3. Tri means 3, so we have trioxygen, we have O3. Trioxygen, it is a simple pure substance. Since it consists of one type of element, we have only one capital, so it is simple pure substance. And the element constituting ozone is oxygen. The second one, copper chloride. Copper chloride, from its name, we know that it is a compound pure substance, not simple pure substance, since it consists of two types of elements, which are copper and chlorine. We said that in the simple pure substance, we cross IDE and write INE. Next, we have aluminium bromide. Aluminium bromide, also from its name, we know that it is a compound pure substance, since it consists of two types of elements, which are aluminium and bromine. Neon, it is only one element, so it is a simple pure substance. Fluorine, also it is only one element, so it is a simple pure substance and its constituting element is fluorine. Iron sulfide. Iron sulfide, from its name we know that it consists of two types of elements. That means it is a compound pure substance. The elements constituting iron sulfide are iron and sulfur. The element of sulfide is sulfur, not sulfine. Sodium oxide, also it is a compound pure substance since it consists of two types of elements which are sodium and oxygen. The element of oxide is oxygen. Calcium fluoride, from its name it is a compound pure substance, so it consists of two types of element which are calcium and fluorine. The last one, which is nitrogen, from its name we know that it is a simple pure substance and the constituting element is book page 43. What distinguishes mercury from other metals? As we know, all metals are solid at room temperature except mercury. It is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature. Is it a good conductor of electricity? Of course, yes, since it is a metal and metals are good conductors of electricity. Which of the two values correspond to the density of mercury? As we know, mercury is a metal and metals are characterized by their high densities, so we choose the highest value since metals are characterized by their high densities. Chlorine. Does it belong to the class of metals like mercury? Of course no, since it is a gas. Does it conduct electric current? Of course not, since gases do not conduct electric current. Which of the two values corresponds to the density of chlorine? Since chlorine is a nonmetal and nonmetals have low densities, so we choose the lowest value. Part C. Does gold belong to the class of metals or of nonmetals? Gold, الذهب. Of course it is metal. And does it have the same physical state as mercury? Physical state of mercury is liquid. Gold is a solid, so they do not have the same physical state. Which of the two values correspond to the melting point of gold? Since gold is a metal and metals have high melting point, so we choose the highest value, which is 1063 degrees Celsius.